Namaste. Thank you for joining Mindful Yoga together. So today is a being ourselves. So what I was thinking, well, every time we do to bring ourselves, so we bring our awareness to ourselves. But I really believe that the yoga practice is to kind of experiencing our own body, mind, and heart. So that is really so important to learn ourselves and be ourselves. Then, we always read a book, getting information from news or, online, read things, and we think we learn, right? So it's interesting, our body. So I separate the body, categorizing body, mind, and a heart, or heart can be soul or spirit. But I think so our mind, our brain learns while reading the books or reading some other people's experience, and we think we understand or we learn. But our heart or our spirit doesn't not necessarily agree with that. So our body physical experience or our own first-hand experience is really getting into our heart or spirit. Then we finally kind of hold ourselves understand. But anyway, so the mind, so yeah. So yoga is the experiencing as a whole. Then, of course, living our everyday life, that whatever we experience, we learn things. Then it's become you, become us. So that's what I wanted to tell. Okay. So let's close our eyes. So everybody is different body, and we have a different emotion, different heart, different mind, a totally different body. So each individual, we understand, we experience differently. So let's appreciating our own self, breathing in through the nose. And we know we are breathing. When I exhale through the nose, we know we are breathing out. So that's the always start. Starting from what we have right here, right now. Then noticing how you feel when you inhale. Noticing how you feel when you exhale. It's a pretty simple, don't make it complicated. Just simple and observe. And slowly and gradually to calm our breath. And calm our breath to calm our body and mind. And noticing how you feel. And sometimes we need a courage to face to ourselves. Sometimes we want to avoid really knowing what we feel. But that is part of you as well. Sometimes we don't know what to do with that emotions. But it's okay. And when you don't know what to do, just to be with it. Just observe it. It's okay. When we don't know, that is okay. Just so we notice, we don't know. Like how we just noticing the breath coming in and coming out. Sometimes there's no answer. A few more breaths to be here. And together, let's inhale, hands reach out and up. And exhale, palms together to heart center. And bow our head and set our intention, dedication for today's practice. And then slowly open our eyes. All right, so let's come to the back, on your back. Then you might want to have the yoga belt close by. And lie down. Then spread our hands over the head. Let us stretch from toes to fingertips. Take a big inhale, stretch, pointing the toes and lengthening. And open your mouth, let it go. And I feel the ground, just let your body be here. One more time. Take a big inhale, stretch, lengthening our body. And open your mouth and let it go. Just let your body be here. And a mind and a heart. All right. Then gradually moving your legs together. Then you might bring your hands by your side. Then move your right heel inside of your left knee and moving your right knee out and as much as you can bring without hand help or hand support. Then sliding your right foot inside of the left leg and straighten the leg. So we're gonna moving the right knee upward and then down. So it's like a tree pose. Then a little bit challenging ourselves to move your right knee up or towards the hips. And then exhale lower. Okay. And then release. Bend your both knee, plant your feet, and drop your knee one side and the other side. Just relaxing the lower back. Okay. And then back to center and stretch your both legs. And this time left side. So bring your left heel inside of the right leg and slide your leg, the left knee upward, then slowly lower down to the mat. Lower down, sliding the heel inside of the leg, towards the light here. Then let's go a few more times, sliding your left heel inside of the left leg. It's actually pretty challenging. And exhale, lower. Okay, last one more time. This time we a little bit work hard. And moving your left knee up, 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 up. And slowly lower down. Okay. Then plant your feet down to the mat. Move your knee to side. Okay, so let's catch the belt, and the belt comes to your right foot. Then right leg goes straight up, then left leg goes down. Then you might put your belt towards you, but make sure when you use the belt, the benefit is that you can relax your head and shoulder down. So today is another cold day, right? Yesterday was cold too, and cloudy, and then there's no sun. So our body tends to be tight or kind of not really open. So be mindful. All right. Then gradually moving your right leg out and open inside of the leg. So stretching the inside of the leg, not only the right leg, but the left leg as well. So left leg really ground down. So you are forcing your left leg to really ground, anchor down to the mat. Okay, then bend your knee and we twist. You can bend your right knee to move to the left side, or you can straighten your right leg, then as you like. Then let go of the belt and open your hands to the side and feel the freedom of our chest. So when it's winter time or cold weather, this part, like shoulder, chest, kind of gets very tight and open. Okay, then let's come back to center. And we switch the belt to the left foot, right leg long, left leg goes straight up. And pull the belt towards you. Make sure you can bend your elbow, shoulder relax, and find the openness to the back of the leg. All right. And then gradually opening our left leg out, inner legs to stretch. So while we are moving our body here and there, we find our body. What we have today. So maybe it's different from yesterday, right? So different from like a few years ago, or such a thing. If you recently injured, you might feel the tightness or uneasiness on that area. Okay, then let's bend our left knee, move your left knee to the right side, and we twist. Then when your left leg stay to somewhere, let go of the belt and spread our hands wide and open our chest. Stretching wide. And then slowly, let's come back and let go of the belt for now. And hug both knees to the chest and gently lower side to side. Then when you are ready, you can roll onto one side to sit, or you can do roll back and forth like a rocking chair. Roll up, roll down, and swing. 2, One, cross your ankle, hands down to the mat, and palms under the shoulder, knees under the head. I'm gonna inhale, drop your chest down. The belly down and looking up. Then exhale, lounge your back. So it's a cat and cow. We move our pelvis, tilting forward and back. Okay. All right, keep going. All right. There, yeah, I got it. All right, let's come to the center and bend your elbow, move your chest forward and gradually bring ourselves to the mat. So recently I got the big screen to see you better. So, Zoom can be very small on the computer screen. So now I have a big screen, and how it didn't work was earlier. It was not connected properly. Anyway, so bring your forearm down to the mat and bring your elbow closer. So it's Sphinx pose. So if your lower back is not so comfortable, legs wider, and if your lower back is okay, bring your legs together or closer. Did I say that if lower back is not okay, leg wider? Okay. Then move our chest forward, lengthening. Then on our exhalation, look to the right side and lengthen the left side of the neck. Then inhaling, come to center. Then exhale, look to your left, lengthen the right side of the neck. Then inhale, come to center. Okay, so listen carefully. Your left hand go under the right arm, palm face up, left shoulder down, and we roll on our left side, and right hand goes up and open, up and open, twist. So you might catch your right knee with your right hand, or you might catch the outer edge of the right foot, then spread wide. Again, with stretch. So your right hand goes away and open. So Cindy, so your other foot. So left leg totally straight. What you're catching, left foot down. Left leg long. Okay, let go that leg. Yeah, let go that leg, left leg. Yes. Then, yeah, roll totally on your left side. Yeah. Then your right knee goes towards the chest. Yes, like that. Yes, like that. Twist. So you are actually catching the left hand like that. Right hand is going spread out to the side. And then slowly back to center. Then come onto the belly again. Then if this is available, interlace your fingers. You can use your knees or tuck our toes under, pick up our hips. So it's a forearm plank. If this is too much, you can lift your hips higher, or you can keep your hips lower as a plank. And tuck our navel towards the spine, heels back, top of your head goes forward, and let's stay here. You can keep your knees down too. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring our belly down to the mat. Let go the fingers. So now other side, the right hand goes under the left arm. Then right shoulder come to the mat. Roll on your right side. So completely like the right side is down to the mat. Then left hand goes up and over behind you. Then we twist. So you can bring your left knee towards your chest, or you can catch your left knee with your right hand or left foot, then twist. Yeah. So it's like your leg and hand goes opposite direction. So your left hand, left leg goes opposite direction to spread yourself wide. Twisting. Okay. Then slowly, let's release. Roll onto your belly again. Then palms under the shoulder. Tuck our toes under. You can press ourselves to the plank or table. Then put your hips to downward facing dog. Oh, did I say downward facing dog? Child pose. Then come to downward facing dog. Then gradually move or walk your feet forward. Walk, walk, walk. Then soften your knees, lounge your back. Slowly roll ourselves up to stand. Okay, so we come to standing pose. Feet is hip distance apart. Then let's do breath of joy. So it goes like this. Inhale, hands forward. Exhale, hands to the side. Inhale, forward. Exhale, say hi and drop down. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Go on, your own pace. You can do also hands forward and back. You don't need to bring it to the side. Few more. Last one and release. All right, feet apart. Swing our hands, wrap around our body. So when we do this, we relax our arms and shoulder. Then our hands tap to your lower back or lower belly. You can also do the shoulder. If you find the certain parts that you want to release the tension, you might tap there. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to come back to center. And feel the ground, relax. Okay, so let's come to the front of the yoga mat. And feet is together and palms together to heart center. Relax our shoulder. Feel the feet grounding. Then feel the top of your head goes to the sky. Stand nice and tall. Whew. I have a sun coming out this way. So it's a perfect time for sun salutation and appreciating the sunlight. And together, big inhale, hands reach up and palms together at the top. Then exhale, bend your knee, bend forward. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, palms down. Let's step back to plank pose or bring your knee down to the mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bend your elbow and belly to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, point your toes, grounding our feet and lengthen the front. Then exhale, pull our hips back, child pose. Then tuck our toes under. Then gradually lift your knees up, downward facing dog. Okay. Then inhale, look forward. Exhale,
step between our hands. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, head down, relax. Inhaling, come up. Hands reach up. Exhale, palms together to heart center. Okay, so let's bring our feet hip distance apart and bend your knees and pull our hips back. You can bring your hands at your lap. So it looks like pulling your hips so your knees still over the feet. Then if you are comfortable, reach your hands to the sky. So pull your hips back, hands goes up, then tuck our navel towards the spine. One more breath, inhale. Then exhale, bring your belly to your thigh and head down, bottom up. Maybe catching your ankles or catching the toes. Maybe bring our palms under the feet, bend your knees. Relax our head down. You can also use the block, hands resting on the block. So keep your knees bent and head relaxed. One more breath. Then inhaling, lower ourselves. Then exhale, slowly come to the standing. Okay, so feet is a hip distance apart still, right? Then right leg goes a little bit back. Then point your right to 45-degree angle. Then your left toe pointing forward and your navel as well. And catch our elbow behind you, or you can do palms together behind. Inhale, grounding our both feet and looking up. Then on our exhalation, bend your both knee and bend forward. Then gradually straighten your leg if that's available. But you can also keep in your knees bent, especially the front knee. Then inhaling, bend your knees, roll ourselves up. Then exhale, pivot and face to the longer side of the mat. Then pivot back to face back of the yoga mat. So now your right toe is front. So if you found it's not very stable, you can make your feet wider. Okay? So you find yourself how you feel. Then toes pointing left. This is a left toe. Left toe 45-degree angle. Then hands behind you again. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, same pose. Bend your knees, bend forward. Try to see if straighten the leg helps to balance, or keeping your knees bent, it's easier for you. Just to find out. All right, soften your knees, lounge your back, slowly coming up to standing. Let go our hands and hands reach up to the sky. Then keep your hands up and we pivot to face to the longer side of the mat. And then hands release to our hips. So we are facing to the longer side of the mat and the feet is a little bit wider. So toes out and heels out, toes out, and bring our feet wide. So your toes pointing to the longer side of the mat. Inhale, looking upward. Then on our exhalation, we bend our knees, bend forward again. You can bring your hands on the ground or on the block. And maybe catching your feet, feet outside, or catching the toes. Or you can also using the block, hands on the block. And let's relax our head down. Strong leg. So when you keep this pose, you need to be really grounded. Now one more breath, inhale. Exhale. Relax our head. Then inhaling halfway left. All right. Then point your both toes out. Then bend your right knee and left knee. You can use the block. So you can keep yourself a little bit high, or you can come all the way down, but make sure you are safe. Don't hurt yourself. So I can have a block 2 or 1. Also, you can do like that. If you like a little bit, just bend your knee slightly. But make sure your knee and toe goes same direction. Don't hurt yourself. Opening our hips, it's a pretty dynamic stretch. Okay. Then when you are done, let's bend our knees on the front of the mat. So face to the front of the mat, bring your back knee down, then step back to come to table. So you are front of the yoga mat, and let's put our hips back to child pose, but let's bring our hands to by your side. Drop your shoulder, palm facing upward, make a fist squeeze. Exhale, let it go, drop it. One more time, make a fist, squeeze. Exhale, let go. Excellent. Reaching our hands forward, then coming up. Table. Inhale, right hand to the sky and open. Then on our exhalation, lounge your back, right hand just goes under. Few more times. Inhale, right hand up. Exhale, round. Last one, inhale, right hand up and open. Then exhale, right shoulder, right ear to the mat. Twist. Then left hand goes forward and touch to the ground. So we are twisting and lengthening the left side of your body. So you can keep your both knee down to the mat and being here. And you can also do right hand curl, right fingers curl to make a fist. Then exhale, let go and relax our finger. And relax your face and head. And another option, stretch your left leg, toes down. Or you might bring your left toe to the side. Then, if you are lifting the knee, bring your knee down. Left hand come close to your face and rise, and right hand to the sky. Exhale, release. Bring our hands down to the mat. Okay, the other side. Left leg up and open. Then exhale, round your back. And one more time, 2 more times. So notice how you feel the left shoulder. Exhale, round. Last one, inhale, left hand up. Exhale, left hand under, left ear, left shoulder to the mat. Twist. And right hand goes forward, touch to the ground. And find the head, relax. It's a nice pressure point on left side of the head. And you can do make a fist squeeze. Exhale, let go, relax. Or you can do the second option by straighten your right leg. Maybe right leg goes up or to the side. Well, we can do many things. You can do balance too. Okay. Then if you are lifting the knees, bring your knee down to the mat. Bring our left hand down, sorry, right hand down to the mat, and left hand go up, open, and then release. And come to tabletop. Then come into downward facing dog. Lift our hips. Then inhale, left leg up and step forward. Then pivot to face to the longer side of the mat. So if your longer side is back of the screen, you might face to the screen side of longer mat. Okay. Then we're gonna bend our both knee and let's rise. So wide leg, we are standing. Then point your, let's see, right toe to the shorter side of the mat. We're gonna come to triangle pose, Trikonasana. Ground our, this is my left leg down and hands spread wide. Then move your right hand towards your right toe side and right side of your body over the right leg. Then keep reaching and reaching. Then when torso doesn't go anymore, keep the torso there, but the right hand, the right leg, and left hand goes up. And you can just stay here or you can slide your hands down. Also, you can use the block. And grounding our feet and hand go up. And lengthening the neck. One more breath. And then exhale, bend your front knee, right knee, and rising up. Hands to the side. Pivot your toes and change to the left. So left toe pointing to the longer side of the mat and grounding our right foot down. Then ground, then left hand goes forward. Left side of the body over the left leg. Then keep reaching and reaching. Don't force yourself. Then be here, torso there, but the left hand, the left leg, and right hand to the sky. You can be here or you can slide your hand down towards the leg. Keep grounding our feet. One more breath. Okay, bend your left knee. Let's come up to standing. Okay, then hands come onto the hip and let's face to the front. Then bend your right knee, or for me is a right knee, back knee, and bring ourselves down to the mat. Then we sit and straight our legs forward. And sit down and we can shake our leg, tapping our toes and bending your knees, tap our calf. Then when you are ready, bring your hands behind you. So open our fingers wide and your fingers are towards your hips. Then bend your elbows slightly. That helps to lift our chest up. And chin up, maybe looking upward. You might stay here, or you might bring your feet down to the mat and lift yourself as a tabletop. So you can just be here. Or you can be lifting our heads to table. If that's too much to your wrist and hands, take it easy. And we are fine in the openness. And exhale. Let's slowly come down, bend your knees, belly towards your thigh, rib them forward. Then catch, so you can use a belt, or you can catch the toes or feet. And you can bring your sits bone a little bit back to create a space to the hamstring. And then forward.
So this kind of pose, especially, it's really how it's important how you feel. It's not the looks of your body. Are you feeling the release or stretch to your lower back or hamstring? That's where we are, the purpose of this pose. So you need to find it. So sometimes belt may be helping or bending your knees, helping, and how much bend your knees. Then how much you lengthening the front of the body and kind of hovering over the leg. It's really matters. Means we explore, experimenting how we can access to that stretch or release or access to the relaxation. So more you do this particular pose or any pose, more you do, you will have a more chance to explore and find a benefit from the pose. Okay, and then slowly we come up to rise to center. And I like to face to the longer side of the mat for doing this. Then bend your knees, feet is together. Then I'm using a belt, so belt on my right foot. Then right leg goes strong, straight along. Then belt is coming like a tail of a belt behind my body. Okay. Then feel the ground in this pose and lift our toes up and push your heel out. Inhale, hands reach up to the sky. Then on our exhalation, bring our this is my left side of your body over the left leg. Then right hand goes over. Like a trikonasana or triangle pose, we align our torso over the leg. So this is my right hand. The right hand goes up towards your left side. So you can catch any parts of the leg or the belt, make the pose steady. Then next one, keep the torso there and right hand goes behind you, bend your elbows, palm face back and catch the belt behind you. So that helps to open the right shoulder and neck. Then you can change the angle of your chin, up or down or side, and just to find out. Releasing the neck and shoulder. One more breath. And then exhale. Release. Okay. Bend your right knee, right foot come in. Then switch the belt. The belt comes to the left foot. Then use belt to straighten your left leg out. Okay. So now inhale, hands reach up, ground over, sit bone down. Then right side of the body over the right leg and left hand goes up and over. So as if your left knee is going away from your left hand. So we are creating a space in between. And last breath. Okay.
Then bend your left knee. The left hand behind your left elbow. Bend your left elbow and left hand comes behind you to catch the belt. Then lower your left shoulder back and down. And each exhalation, we relax and feel the ground, sinking and softening. Relax our jaw. Sometimes tightening our face doesn't release tension around your neck and throat. And maybe smiling on your face helps to release the tension around your head. Okay, one more breath. And then inhaling, slowly rising. Then bring your left foot in. So the right foot in. Okay, let go. The belt. Then let's lie down to the mat, but let's have a block close by. Then lie down the back, zipping our legs together, roll ourselves to the mat. Then the hands goes up and over. Inhale, hands goes, reach, and open your mouth, let it go. One more time, take a big inhale, stretch. Open your mouth, let it go. All right. Bend your knees, plant your feet down. Get a block between your thighs. If you don't have a block, that's okay. Then if you can bring your heels close to your hips and hands by your side, squeeze the block and lift our hips up. The hands goes up and over the head. Then on our exhalation, slowly lower down to the mat. So let's go on like this for a few times. Inhaling, lift. And then exhale, lower. So as you squeeze the leg, we are engaging the adductor, helps to stabilize the pelvis. And last one, inhaling. And then exhale. Then last one, we are lifting our hips up and the hands behind you. Interlace your finger, roll our shoulders in, and we keep lifting our hips. Just a few breaths. And find openness to the front of the body. Inhale, lift our heels, hands come up and over. And exhale, slowly lower down. Each bharatanatyam. Then let go the block feet, knees, side to side. Then when you are ready, slide the block under your hips and legs goes up. And relax our toes, look into the toes. So when you're lifting your legs, how you are doing that? So what muscle are we using? So are we zipping our legs together and lifting up? Is that helping to lift our leg? Things that if we don't have a practice, this is a difficult pose. But as we practice and we practice regularly, this pose become more easier to do. Then how do we develop this sense or muscle memory? What muscle to use? All right, bend your knees. Then slowly we bring our feet to the mat. And you can be here to rest, or you can straighten your leg if you like. And stretch your hands over the head to spread ourselves. Stretching ourselves. All right. Then, when you are ready, let go the block and come to the mat. And let's do fish pose, supported the fish pose. So roll onto one side. And then if you are comfortable doing with the block, the fish pose, do so, or can be the cushion. Legs together, hips down. Then between the shoulder blade, block. Then feel the openness to the chest. And spread our hands wide. You can use the second block like a pillow supporting your head, or you might not need the block, what you decide. Then move our chest, open our chest and move our hands wide. So if you like, you can move the hand down and up like making a snow angel. Then find what angle of your hand you enjoy to stay. Then if you find it, just stay there and relax. You might find a little bit different feels when you inhale in this position. Since we are opening the front of the body wide, might a little bit feels different. You might find a more expansion or freedom, maybe more soft. And find out what it is for you, how you feel. And just stay here for a few more breaths. All right. Then slowly we come out from this pose. Roll onto one side and let go the block. Now lie down to the mat. Maybe you want to release the lower back. Lower back could be hyperextended. So hug our knees, knee to the chest, and gently roll side to side and adjust our lower back. Now when you are ready, you might plant your feet down to the mat. And still lying down. So let's do Brahmari pranayama, which we create a sound our own. Then that sound vibrates through your body, or especially the head area, to calm our nervous system. So 4 fingers covering our eyes, so index finger touching to the eyebrow, and thumb to close your ear from outside. So we inhale. Then on our exhalation, humming sound, or say let your own voice sound vibrate. Continue for, let's do 4 more times. When you are done, let go and release your body here and now, resting to Shavasana. Soften everywhere. And relax. And if you find any parts that are not releasing, just let go and soft. This is the last Shavasana. Let your body resting. Feeling the ground. And smile on your face. That smile expands to the other parts of your body. And your heart smiles. And everything will be all right. Gently bringing our awareness to the fingers and toes, inviting some movements, and reaching our hands over the head, stretching from toes to fingertips. Take a big inhale together, stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth, let it go. Bring our knee to the chest, give a nice hug to ourselves. Thanks to our body, mind, and our heart, what we have today. And roll onto one side. And gradually coming up to a comfortable seated position. Eyes closed. Together, inhale, hands reach up to the sky. And exhale, bring our palms together to heart center, Anjali Mudra, gesture of gratitude. Gratitude to this moment and space right here. And we are able to practice yoga together. Thank you very much for letting me guide through your practice. And namaste. Thank you.